Hi guys, welcome back to my page. So today we're going to be working on this crochet infant poncho with fringe. If you haven't seen the matching booty tutorial, I will link it in the cards and in the description box. So let's get started. Okay guys, welcome back to my page. So today we're going to need a 5.5mm hook, some white yarn, some stitch markers, and you won't need those, but some tapestry needles and a measuring tape. So now right here I am pulling the measuring tape out to 13 inches. If you don't want to mess with inches, I actually chained 53 for this, but I'm just going to chain until it hits 13 inches. Okay, so after we chained 53, I made sure that the chain was not twisted and it was all straight, and I slip stitch into the first chain, and then I chained 3. But right now we are going to put our stitch markers in to mark our 4 corners of our increases. So we're gonna put one at the beginning where we chain 3 right into that same stitch. And then we're gonna put one like right across from it, and then we're gonna like pull the other sides and do the same thing. I'm gonna stop talking and let you guys watch it, because me trying to explain it's not gonna work. It's just not. So I'm just gonna let you guys watch. Okay, so after we do that, I chained 2, and I'm going to half double crochet around, like in every stitch, until we get back to the first stitch marker. Okay, so now that we did a half double crochet in every stitch around, we are going to connect to that first stitch with a slip stitch. Oh wait, I moved the stitch marker over too. As you can see, it's uneven with the first one in the beginning, so I moved it over too. And now we're going to slip stitch into the first chain after I finish making sure that everything is correct. We are going to slip stitch finally. Okay, so now we're going to chain 3 Okay, so now we're gonna be doing granny squares, clusters of 3 double crochets. So this first chain 3 in the beginning of each row will always count as a double crochet. So when you come to this first one, you will only add 2 because the first one counts as a double crochet. So that's your first cluster. Now we're going to chain 1. We are going to skip 2 chains. We're going to do another cluster of 3 double crochets in the third chain, and then we're going to keep doing that. Chain 1, skip 2, cluster, chain 1, skip 2, cluster. But when you get to the stitch marker, you are going to do 2 clusters. So it'll be 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. You'll see, I'll show you, so just keep watching. Okay, so we're at the first stitch marker, and now we're going to take it out. Like I said before, we're going to do 2 clusters into this one chain. So we're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 2. I only chained 1 in the first row, but that was my mistake. But just make sure you chain 2. And then we're going to do another cluster of 3. Now this is the basic pattern for the whole thing. So every time you come to this increase chain, you're always going to put 2 clusters in between. So you're just going to keep going exactly like this for the whole project. So I'm really not going to talk anymore. I'm just going to let you watch the rest of the video. Okay, so we're coming up on the last stitch marker, and it's 3 chains left. So we're going to skip those first 2 chains, and we're going to put a cluster into that 3rd chain. And then we're going to slip stitch so that when you connect those two, we're going to do a cluster, chain 3, and then we're going to slip stitch into that first cluster. So that makes another increase chain, if that makes sense. If you know how to do granny squares, this is so easy. So now I'm really gonna stop talking and I'm gonna let you watch the rest. Okay, so I did a total of 7 rows. Now, I have fringe on mine. If you don't want to have fringe on yours, then you will keep going to about 10 to 12 rows just so that it's long enough. But I decided to do fringe because I'm going to link the booty tutorial up in the cards and in the description box if you didn't see that. But I wanted this to tie into those booties, so I added gold fringe to it. Now, fringe is super easy. It's just a lot of time into it. Now, I just took the gold ball of yarn and I just cut millions of gold strings, and I used my crochet hook and I went into every stitch around, pulled the yarn through and tied it off. That's basically all I did, but I went through every stitch all around. Like, you have to go through every stitch all around so that it looks full. But that's all I did, so I'm gonna let you guys finish watching. I think I showed some of it. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, please subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.